Hello and welcome back. This is a Motley Reviewer, and this is going to be my review of Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Transformers Legacy Robots in Disguise 2000 Universe Scourge. Let's first get a look at the packaging. As you can see, we have a nice picture of him in his alt mode. Then we get his robot mode, split on the side, the Velocitron symbol from Transformers Cybertron, Scourge, obligatory product shots, backing it up as far as I can so you can see it all, truck, robot with his two accessories, and then if we angle this up, his trailer and his, and that's it for the packaging, so yeet. And here we go on to the figure. He's this nice black truck. Let's look at the trailer first. It's this nice silver with this nice black, and if you need, you can flip this out for a kickstand to have it stand by itself. You got some ports here, here, and two in the front here. And that's it for the trailer. We'll get back into it soon. Here we have the truck mode, which is more like the Michael Bay design, but it's based off the G2 Laser Optimus Prime. I wish these would stay flipped in. Here's the bottom. You can see some robot mode bits there. Here's the side. You got this nice teal throughout the figure, and including some teal highlights around the translucent purple. Doesn't really show that well on camera, but you'll have to believe me on that. You got teal highlights on the sides, nice silver for the smokestacks. These are his arms. But that's it for this. Let's get into his trailer's other form, and then we'll put the weapon storage on this guy. So, first thing you want to do, pull this up, stand it up, and then open it up, revealing the weapons. Flip out this claw arm, fold this down, turn it around, fold it down, and then flip up the turret, and there you have little base mode, and you can bring Scourge there. And let's bring out the weapons. You can, just like the Laser Optimus Prime toy, you can take off the turret and plug it in and any of these ports on Scourge, but we'll get more into that for robot mode. But the weapons, you get this nice pink sword and this axe, which will transform, but first so these two pegs go into these two slots right there. And there you go. Then these two pegs right here go into these two slots. And there you have his robot mode holding his accessories, or his main cab robot holding his accessories. And it still rolls. Well, I think that's it. So let's take off these accessories and get into the transformation. first thing you want to do is, first, comparisons. Here he is compared to fellow leader class Galvatron, who is bigger because he doesn't have a trailer. Let's quickly transform the trailer back for this comparison. Here he is compared to Sideswipe. Here he is compared to Space Upgrade Optimus Prime. They are a good amount in size. And here he is compared to Siege Optimus. And you can switch the trailer and put it on Siege Optimus, and it still rolls. But that's it for the comparison, so let's get into transformation. First thing you want to do, lift up the arms and fold what I like to do is fold these parts of the legs down. Then you want to lift up this part of the cab and then lift up these pieces. There's these little pieces that go into that little hole right there on both sides. Then you have that done. You want to flip in the oil tanks if they haven't already. And then you want to fold out the toes in the back of the heel and angle his legs up, and you get your truck. Split the legs, and that's the lower part of the body done. Now let's get to the upper half. You'll lift this up, rotate it, split this, split the top of the robot, split it, angle these down, and they'll click into place. Flip this down, and lift it up. Flip the grill abs up, and they'll click. Then you want to move his arms. Probably want to lift up these flaps to make it easier to see what we're doing. You'll flip these tabs, or flip the arms in, and they'll become flat. Then you'll want to move these pieces up, then fold the arms all the way in, rotate the arms, open the arms, get out the hands, which are on ball joints, flip out the hands, fold down the chest. Then you want to flip up the head. That'll just snap into place. Then you want to get back here and flip out this little filler piece. Then fold that down. Fold these pieces down. And there you have Scourge. And it may look like he has Deadeye Syndrome, but if you normally his light piping is very bright, and if we get a light behind him, you can see that nice light piping. And let's get into his weapons again. Sword has this little peg, so you have to angle it inwards on the hands, and there's this little cavity which you can then slide your sword in, and then you can rotate it. Then with the axe, you'll flip this down and you have your axe, or you can do something, which is what I like to do. You take the sword and the axe and you combine them into this nice weapon, which you can give to Scourge. And if we'll look in his chest really close, there's a matrix. We can open up his chest now, and I'm going to use his sword, so this is easier for me. And you can get out the matrix, close back up his chest, and according to all the fancy packaging and all that, you can plug it in into the sword. It's not that stable of a connection since it's a flat tab in a circular thing, but it works. And you get this nice looking sword with a matrix on it. Now, to bring back in the trailer, quick transform it, bring him back. You can have him, let's take this sword away from him, you can have him hold the turret like he's shooting it. You can take off the gun, put it in his hand like the instructions show. You could plug it in his shoulders like the instructions also show, which is weird. Or you can plug it in his back, or on his leg, or on the other underarm. A cool feature with him, with Scourge, is he's Blast Effect compatible. So let's bring out the Arc's Blast Effects. And you can plug him into his shoulders, and he can be shooting his missile launchers from the show. Or, if you don't like the blast effects, and you just want to look at something pretty, you can lift up. You can get your finger in there, lift up the missile rack to reveal some missile racks. And I think that's pretty cool. Let's give him back his matrix. It looks better in his chest. And then, let's get into comparisons. Here he is compared to fellow leader Galvatron, which is slightly bigger. Here he is compared to Siege Optimus Prime. Here he is compared to Space Optimus Prime's cab mode, because I don't want to deal with the armor. And here he is compared to Sideswipe. Deluxe Sideswipe. Well, I have to say that's it, and that's all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.